Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us learn one more interesting topic about EFS, that is EFS file system, EFS files encryption. So we have mainly two modes. How we store our data? We store our data in EFS files. Okay. So I have two states for EFS data, that is rest state. So some of my files are at rest. So after storing my EFS, after storing my files in EFS, how can I able to protect this? How can I able to encrypt my files? So let us see that. You can able to encrypt by enabling the encryption option. While creation itself, you have an option called encryption. So I hope those who watched the previous video, they see the option that is encryption at rest. That first you need to enable. So then your encryption was happened for your files which are at rest. So you can able to encrypt your EFS data while creating your EFS only. There is an option that you seen previously in the demo video. There you seen an encryption option is there. You can able to enable that so that your data which is stored, which will be encrypted. To encrypt, we use KMS master keys. Since KMS is a regional service, if you create the keys in EFS, creating regional, KMS also creates those keys in a region only. So in which region you want to encrypt your EFS files, in those region only you need to create your keys by using this KMS. If you create keys by using this KMS in another region, then those keys are not available for you in the EFS created region. So you must need to create the keys under the same region where EFS is created. Then only you can able to use those keys for encrypting your data at rest. So you can able to enable this EFS encryption at while creating your EFS file. There you have an option called enable. That enable will provide you encryption while your data is at rest. So in order to provide encryption of your data at rest, while configuring your EFS only, you need to enable this encryption. Okay. So how this encryption is happened? By using KMS master keys. So in order to provide encryption, you need to have those encryption keys, right? Yes. So those master keys you need. So whenever you are creating your keys, your KMS is a regional service, so you need to create your keys in the same region where you want to create your EFS. So if you want to provide encryption at rest, then you must need to create both KMS master keys as well as EFS in the same region. So then only you can able to provide this encryption. Let's say a user requested for a file which is present in EFS. Now this EFS will send the file, right? Yes. So while sending, is this EFS decrypt the file? Yes, of course it will decrypt the file. So in between, my file reached to my client and my file sent from my AWS. My file is not encrypted, right? Yes. In the path, my file is not encrypted. So I want to provide encryption while my data is in transmission as well. I want to provide encryption in transit mode as well. So while my data is transmitting, in that mode also I need to provide encryption. How can I able to provide, sir? How can I able to provide this encryption while my data is transmitting? You can able to provide encryption by using tunnel. So in order to tell you about this, I first like to tell you about protocol. By using which protocol you can able to encrypt your data in transmit mode, sir? By using TLS version 1.2 protocol. You can remember like this. By using TLS protocol, we can encrypt our data. whenever our data is in transit, then whenever our EFS files are in transit, then we can able to protect it, or else we can able to encrypt our data by using which protocol? By using TLS protocol, we will encrypt our file which is in transit. You can encrypt using TLS protocol while mounting your EFS. So how do you mount? In order to mount, you need to write some command. You need to write some command in EC to write. Yes. During that moment of time, you need to write the command like this to provide this encryption during transmission mode. You need to write command like this. That is sudo space mount your target T EFS hyphen O TLS. Remember here TLS. We are using the protocol. What protocol? TLS. So that's I mentioned here. If you see in previous time, while we are doing performing in lab, we have not used this. We just written EFS, and there we return our file system fs hyphen 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 like that we provided, and it will be like this, and it will be like this your file system will be that you have created EFS file system will be, and that you need to mount at which target? Under MNT, under EFS folder we have mounted. So what we have added here in addition to provide this encryption in transit, we provided TLS, and these two things we provided. So this will check or ensure that mount helper creates a client tunnel process using this TLS version 1.2. Using this TLS version 1.2, we are checking, does this mount helper, EFS mount helper creates a client tunnel process or not? So we are verifying by using this comment. So what is this tunnel? What is this tunnel, sir? This tunnel is nothing but it's an open source application. It's an open source application. So what does it do, sir? This is tunnel. What it will do is it will provide you a universal TLS or SSL tunneling service. It will provide you a universal. It will provide you a universal TLS or SSL tunneling service. So it will provide you this universal SSL or TLS tunneling service. So why we use this here? We use this here to provide secure encrypted connections from my clients or servers that do not speak each other. That is natively that not speak each other by using TLS or SSL. Natively they need to speak with each other. So in order to provide encryption during my data EFS files or in transmission mode, I used this TLS version 4, and by using what process I am providing this encryption? By using client tunnel process. So what is this tunnel? It's an open source application. It will provide you universal TLS or SSL tunneling service. In this way, we can able to provide encryption to EFS files. What are the files we are stored in EFS? In rest mode as well as in transmission mode. So I hope you understood this video and you captured the key points that are required to encrypt your EFS files and what are the process happens. So if you feel this video is contentful, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you back in the next video. Until then, bye bye, guys.